Hey guys, have you always wondered if it was true what they said about the food shortage? Well, I decided to show you. I decided that it would only be fair for me to come to a store that I don't usually come to. We are going to Walmart in a neighborhood that is not my own. So come on, let's go check it out. So far, so good. Chicken seems to be the major issue going on here. As you can see, there's not a lot of it, and the prices are not great. There's a ton of cereal here. A ton. The candy shelf is not looking great. Chips, on the other hand, are looking good. Pasta is definitely looking horrible. Sauce? Not bad. Not bad at all. If I were you, these may absolutely be horrible in taste, but if you're ever in a situation that you can't cook, you can't get to a microwave, you tear the top off and you just eat. I will definitely keep some of those in the basement. Just make sure you check your date. Make sure that they're good for 3-4 years out. Canned chicken. Definitely get a couple if you don't have them already. You never know. Chicken seems to be the major issue going on here. As you can see, there's not a lot of it, and the prices are not great. Still looking good. Okay, let's just say we were at Kroger's. Let's go in and see what's happening. Everywhere I go, chicken seems to be the problem. But as you can see, there's more here than there was at the big, huge Walmart. And the chicken thighs and drumsticks are on sale for 99 cents here. Cold cuts, smoked meat, doing good. There's bacon all over the store, depending on what brand you want. More bacon. Butter. It's ridiculous, the price. More bacon. Turkey bacon. All kinds of bacon. I guess it makes a difference where you live as to what you can get. Not only do we have pasta, but it's actually on sale. All different kinds. All kinds of soup. And vegetables. Getting into canned fruits. Now, this is the only thing that I've seen so far in this store that's running low. And the last time I was here, they didn't even have this much. I don't eat them, but I guess if you have to. Seems like a lot of the convenience foods are running low. And I guess everyone has the same thing on their mind. If you don't have any electricity, you can just pop open a tap, you can eat. You get it while you can. You've got plenty of juice. Nice coffee. Eggs. Butter. But butter is expensive and I'm not buying it. Yogurt. Pies. Cakes. Ice cream. Frozen fruit. Full. Plenty of frozen pizzas. All different brands. Nothing's empty. Mixed vegetables. Oh, okay. Here we go again. Another full cart. Jeez. One thing that I hate is no matter where I go, there's never more than 2 lanes open. I don't get it. Good afternoon, guys. We did a lot of shopping yesterday, and then after that, there was a huge snowstorm and an ice storm, and I hurt my back. But let's carry on, because that's just life. I decided to show you some of the things that I bought and some of the things that I already had at home that I felt is necessary for you to have, not just because of the situation that we're in with the pandemic, but anything could happen. It could be a snowstorm, it could be a tornado, a hurricane, it could be anything that would cause you not to be able to get out to get proper food and supplies that you may need. And these are just some of the things. Sorry about the lights. It's kind of bright in here, but I'll try and show you up close. And I'm going to explain as we go why I feel these things are important for you to have. These are in addition to what you should already have. Your freezer should be stocked. You should have every kind of meat that your family enjoys eating. It should be properly stored in your freezer or canned or dried, however you prefer to do it. But okay, let's start. The first thing we see here is a clock. It's not an ordinary clock. This clock runs by battery. If you lose electricity, whatever you plug into your wall, it's not going to matter because it's not going to work. So have a clock that runs by battery. The worst thing that you could feel like is you don't know when time is passing by. So if you have a battery-operated clock, that would be ideal. Flashlights. Those tiny flashlights I have in every room of my house. So no matter where I go, I can always be able to see. I am not a fan of candles, but yes, I do have some. But I try to keep flashlights in every room, and I also keep batteries, fresh batteries, just in case. Very important, fire extinguisher. I always have one in my kitchen, in every bedroom, in my basement, garage. You never know. You never know. This fire extinguisher is a class ABC. So it will put out grease fires, paper fires, wood fires, just about any type of fire that you can have, you can use this extinguisher. In the corner here, what if all you have is water? We have protein powder. We have probiotic powder. We have prebiotic powder, because you never know. The worst thing you could have is not to be able to get enough protein, and also a stomach ache, because you will see that we have a lot of junk on this table. It really doesn't matter though, because when you're starving and you want quick energy, sugar and carbohydrates are the things that you're going to want to have to give you some quick energy. Now, you see baking soda and you see vinegar. There's a reason for that. You don't have toothpaste, you can brush your teeth with baking soda. You need to clean something, baking soda and vinegar, natural products. You don't have to worry about whether it's going to harm you or your family. Those are ideal things to have. I like to use baking soda and vinegar sometimes in my laundry, depending on what I'm washing. So I keep vinegar. You saw when I went to the store, I bought 1.5 gallons of white distilled vinegar. I bought a giant sized box of baking soda that will go downstairs in my laundry room. Okay, now you will see we have crackers. You may not be able to get fresh bread. You may not be able to keep fresh bread. If you have crackers, you don't have to worry about it. You see those tostada shells. They last for a long time as long as you don't open them. And if you reseal them properly, they will still last for a long time. So that could substitute as your bread product. You can use those for anything. If you can cook eggs, you can put those on top. You can, if you have deli ham or corned beef or turkey, you can put that on top with whatever your preferred dressing is. And that can be a sandwich for you. Okay, we have different kinds of rice. We have instant potatoes. We have, you might as well say pre-made pasta. Add water and some butter. I mean, if you have to, you can use, if you have a propane tank and a propane stove, you can make spaghetti. You have beans, dry beans. They will last forever. You can make any of these things. If you have charcoal and a grill and you have some water, you can boil water and make any of those things. Velveeta, you can put that stuff on the shelf and it'll practically last forever. If that's the only cheese that you can get your hands on that you know will last and you don't have to worry about it, turning, going bad, I suggest you have some. Those meat sticks last forever. If that's the only protein that you can get, it pays to have it. Raisins, nobody in my house likes raisins, but if it comes to it and you have to have something that's going to give you a burst of energy and some fruit, get your raisins. Those individual cups of applesauce. Whatever kind of applesauce you can actually get applesauce in the cans if you don't want the jars. The individuals, I think, are ideal because you can use them, as you need to, and you don't have to worry about storing a jar or a can if you don't have refrigeration. Cans of fruit. Look at the Pop Tops. The Pop Tops are important because if you don't have electricity and it's dark and you're hungry, you don't have time to mess around with a manual can opener. If you can feel around in the dark, you can pop open a top. You've got fruit, you've got vegetables, you've got beans, you've got tomato sauce, nuts, excellent source of energy. All type of nuts that your family may enjoy. Almonds, walnuts, sunflower seeds, pecans, whatever it is that you like. You heard me say when I went to the store, I hate those noodles. Oh my God. But if you need to eat some, have some available. All you need is some water. If you can boil some water, if it's warm where you live, put them in the sun, add some water. They may get soft enough for you to be able to enjoy. Some people like eating them straight out of the bag with the season. I won't say that I won't do it. I'll just say that I really hope that I never have to. Soup, chunky soup, chicken noodle soup, tomato soup, whatever it is. Again, we have, dinners in the can. You have mini ravioli. You have corned beef hash. You have tamales in the can. Now, this is one thing that I definitely wanted to get. I don't like the taste of them, but again, if push comes to shove, you have a complete meal. You have chili, you have spaghetti, you have turkey and mashed potatoes with gravy. You won't die. That's for sure. You know that you can eat. Remember, I was talking about meat in a can. You have salmon, you have tuna, you have chicken, there's canned beef, there's canned pork. You know that you can eat. Powdered milk. Milk that is in a container that almost never goes bad. Peanut butter. Why don't I have jelly? Because honey lasts forever. And you don't have to worry about it going in the refrigerator when you open it. I'm looking at things like that. Here you have juice. Lemon juice. Lemon juice is another thing that can, if push comes to shove, the acid in there may help some of your food stay fresh, and also you can clean your hands with it. Speaking about cleaning hands, those are paper towel. They're individual paper towels that you can use to wipe your hands, because I'm not a germaphobe exactly. But again, if we're in a bad situation, I don't want everybody touching my roll of paper towel and I have to use to wipe my hands with it. So these pull up individually. I hate fruit snacks. But again, burst of energy, large bag. If it comes down to that, keep a box in your car. A lot of these things you can keep in your car. The meat sticks, the raisins, the crackers, the fruit snacks, and the granola bars. You can keep these in your car just in case you're traveling and something happens, you break down, or you need to get someplace fast and you don't know, what your situation is going to be. You may not have a chance to grab anything. Some of these items, you keep them in your vehicle and you won't go hungry. Until you get where you're going, you know that you're going to be safe. Water. Very important to have water. I keep 15 of these cases of water in my house at all times. I will not open case number 15 until I get to the store to get more. I use those for drinking. If it comes that I need to make tea or Kool-Aid or whatever, I know that I have that. I also keep gallons of water. I keep 10 unopened gallons of water because I can use that to clean something with. I don't have to use these because that's for drinking. Speaking of cleaning, you may be in a situation that you don't have water. Those are cleaning cloths for your whole body. If you don't have running water, you may not want to use, water and soap that you can't rinse off because you're limited to that water. Buy some body cleaning cloths. You can hit your private areas, your underarms, things like that, and then you can use the plain water to brush your teeth and wash your face with so that you can stay clean. Now let's go down further. These are some things that you should always have. Ginger, turmeric, nature's medicine. Turmeric, ginger are known to be nature's antibiotics. They help you feel better. A digital thermometer, just in case, you never know. You don't have to get the most expensive type of medicine. There you go. Walmart's ibuprofen, Walmart's allergy relief, because you may not know that you're allergic to something. And that can get you through a bad time until you can get to a hospital, or you're just not feeling well. Nasal spray, you never know. Never know when you may have gas. Again, I'm a big believer in probiotics. Again, you have a cold, you don't know what's going on, your allergies are acting up. There you go. There's your Walgreens brand Sudafed. There's your generic Mucinex. Alcohol, another good thing for cleaning, not just for cleaning sores, scrapes, cuts. If you're in a bad situation, you don't have any body wipes, you don't have any water, you can put some alcohol on a paper towel and, clean under your arms or whatever it is you need to do. Also, use it to clean your phone. Use it to clean your remote controls, all that stuff. Prescription medication. I have pets who are on medication. So you need to make sure you have that medication. Keep up to date with those refills. Medication for yourself if you're on prescription medication. If you can get extra, get extra. I know it's kind of hard with some medications and some doctors, they don't like to give extra. Peroxide. Some people don't like alcohol because it stings, especially when you have children. So peroxide is the next best thing. Always keep a miniature bottle of dishwashing detergent. You may be in a situation you can't get to laundry detergent. You can always wash out underwear, a shirt, or something with this and rinse it well. At least you'll be clean. Again, bleach. We all like Clorox. Love it. But if you can't get it, there's nothing wrong with using a knockoff brand. It's totally fine. Disinfectant spray. Keep some in your house, in your vehicle. Make sure that you have a backup supply of batteries. And again, if you're going to use candles, you need to have a lighter. You need to have that to light your charcoal grill or your propane tank. Germaphobes. Make sure you have your gloves. That on top, I keep in my vehicle. You need to charge your cell phone in your vehicle because you don't have electricity. There you go. Always have an extra one in your car. And here we go. Flashlights with batteries. Thanks to Miss Vivian. I won that in one of her raffles. I'm grateful. Plastic bags, you say. Why would we need that? Well, you lose power, you lose water. How are you going to flush your toilet? You can't. You don't want your urine, your feces sitting around in your toilet. Cover your bowl. Put a piece of paper or newspaper in the bag. Put the bag on top of the bowl. Go. Tie up the bag. Put it outside in your trash. It will save you and your family from smelling some crap, literally, in your house. So these are just a few of the items that you might want to consider stocking up with. There's definitely more. I have a portable television downstairs in my basement that runs by battery, but again, my back hurts, so I'm not able to go downstairs and get it and show it to you. I keep my phones charged 100% all the time because I never know when I might have to go. I don't let my vehicle get past a half a tank of gas. Gas went up on Tuesday, it was $3.14. When I was out yesterday, it was $3.47, and it's going higher. Just in case you guys don't know, Russia provides the majority of the gasoline for the United States of America, and they're saying that they're going to cut down that pipeline. We're in trouble. If I were you, I would keep my gas tank at 3/4, and once it got below that, go refill. Is it a pain in the butt? It sure is. But if you need to get somewhere quick and you don't know how much gas it's going to take, I'd rather have to put a quarter in there than fill it with a whole tank. I hope this has been useful.